Live from the TMZ newsroom, it's the Hollywood Beatdown with this man right here, Tyron Woodley, reigning UFC welterweight champion, actor, entrepreneur, all-around good dude. And me, Evan, what's going on? We're gonna start with the first segment. It's called Fired Up. Tyron, what are you fired up about?
I'm fired up about Harvey Weinstein. He was accused of sexually assaulting 30+ women. I think it's a definite abuse of power. Anybody who's abusing their power, whether you're the president, whether you're a sheriff, whether you're with the SWAT, if you're abusing your power to gain advantage, I got an issue with it.
Harvey Weinstein, of course, one of the most powerful men in Hollywood, founded the Weinstein Company, founded Miramax, responsible for huge movies like Pulp Fiction, Clerks, Sex, Lies, and Videotape, a bunch more. Accused by a ton of women of
30+,
yeah,
right?
leveraging his power to basically make sexual advances and have sexual encounters with some of these women. Right now, we know he's landed in Arizona where he is reportedly going to seek rehab. One of the things he wants to seek treatment for is sex addiction, which I think is a bunch of crap. Tyron, what do you think? Sex addiction?
Well, sex addiction is a real and true thing, but that's not what he's in trouble for. He's in trouble for utilizing his power and saying, hey, you know what? Let me see what that be like real quick, and maybe I can slide you into this movie. That's the problem. Using it, you know, directors have been doing it for decades, and I think it's something, that's the disgusting part about it. If someone is going to enter into a film, or, you know, they should do it on their skill and what they bring to the table.
Right.
And they also shouldn't be, you know, willing to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to succumb to this.
Look, you're in Hollywood, you've been in a bunch of movies, you're going to be in a bunch of movies. I know you got one with Stallone coming up, but let me ask you a question. Let's say Harvey Weinstein goes to therapy, goes to rehab, and comes out in a couple years, gets rehabilitated, gets a new job, working on a movie. You get an audition, they offer you a part. Do you take a role and work on a Harvey Weinstein project 5 years down the line?
Yeah, I'll work on a project because he's human. And if he did the things that he did, one, he needs to apologize to each and every individual that he did those things to. That's the first start. Before going to rehab, he owes him an apology, number one.
So before the PR tour, it's the individual tour.
Pick up the phone, brother. Pick up the phone and say, hey, you know what? Back in 1985, you know what I mean? I got up a little bit too close to you during that ball, and you didn't want me to do that. I apologize. I violated you. Never happened again. He needs to start there.
All right, moving on to the segment that we let Tyron name himself. It's called
On the Real, though. Hey, can I be real with you?
Yeah.
On the real, though. Ronda Rousey, I hear that she's considering joining the WWE, and it might be a package deal with her and Travis Brown.
That's exactly right. There have been rumors going on for a long time. We know Stephanie McMahon, who is the daughter of Vince McMahon, the guy that owns the company, has made her a standing offer saying, if you want to join the WWE, you can.
Ronda, the offer still stands. We'd love to have you in WWE.
Remember, she made an appearance at WrestleMania a couple of years ago. It was
remember
great.
that.
Charlotte Flair, who's Ric Flair's daughter, is a big WWE superstar, has challenged her, wants to fight her, so the stage has been set. The question is she going to make the jump or not? We actually got her and Travis Brown at the airport. We asked
got
them,
both of them pulled up.
That's right.
Two-piece.
And this is what they said.
What is the deal, homie?
If you were a real fan, would you really want to know?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. We'll see. You know, we're still making decisions on my part. See where we go in the future, where I go in the future. So, you know, I'm not gonna say no.
We have the luxury of time.
All right, so you see that video, what do you think?
What I think off the top of my head is Ronda Rousey 100% do it. You've already did what you needed to do in the sport. You brought it to a level that no female fighter would have ever thought. Not only
MMA.
Yeah, MMA, not even only female fighters. She brought MMA to a different level where the 90-year-old lady at the airport was talking about Ronda Rousey at the sandwich spot, which would have never happened. So you made your stamp. She achieved greatness. She'll be in a Hall of Fame there. Now let's transition. I think she should definitely do it.
Because I feel like if she's going to go to WWE, that's a full commitment, and that means it's the end of her MMA career, or can't she do both?
She cannot do both. She should not do both. And I feel like I said before, I never want to retire somebody, but I think she's done enough in the sport of mixed martial art that if she wanted to walk away, this might not be a bad time to pull up to a different, you know, different avenue, start a different chapter in your life.
Is there a fight in the UFC that would bring Ronda Rousey back?
I can't see one fight.
Holly Holm?
Holly Holm.
Dana White set it up, the rematch, Holly Holm versus Ronda Rousey.
Gina Carano, maybe?
You think she would fight Gina Carano before she would fight
I think that's the
Holly
only
Holm?
other person with a big enough name to make her come back and fight. It's not a fighter that's like Amanda Nunes has been just wrecking everybody with striking, or some of these other up-and-coming fighters. She's such a big household name. She has to fight somebody that's going to match the stature.
Bottom line, though, is Ronda Rousey's best move is?
To go to the WWE and do what you did on an appearance, which she did a great job, was believable. we're going to watch on the WWE.
All right, you ready to see Tyron Woodley punch somebody in the face? Because it's time for that segment. Punch in the face, pat on the back with Tyron Woodley. Tyron, this week, who gets punched in the face?
Ben Affleck, you getting punched in the face. You try to pull up on Harvey and his situation, kicking dirt on him. He already on the ground, kicking dirt over his head. When you knew back in the day, what's the young lady name? Hillary Burton, did ring a bell? Yeah. You went around the corner, you came to the left, pop.
Yeah.
Quick squeeze, you got to get punched in the face. Man.
Yeah, plus there's another video that surfaced where he was mocking disabled people, people with cerebral palsy. And that makes me upset. I'm going to punch him in the face too.
I'm going to punch him in the throat with a K.
All right, who gets a pat on the back?
I'm giving Eminem a pat on the back. Crazy lyricist, he could have utilized those bars for anything, but he chose to make a political push on Donald Trump and the things that he didn't like that's going on in our climate of politics right now. So I'm gonna pat him on the back. He didn't have to do it. It was bold, it was courageous, and he might get slack for it, but obviously he didn't care. He dropped that cipher.
Now everybody knows, Tyron, you and Dana White have.
Oh, hell.
You guys have had times where you feuded. You guys have had times where you're cool. So we saw
We
Dana
done
White.
turned up together, Kendrick Lamar concert.
Yeah.
We've been to the Super Bowl.
Right. So we saw him in New York earlier today, and we asked him, "What's the status of Tyron Woodley right now? You guys friends, or you guys beefing?"
You asking me, or you gonna let me watch the video first?
Here's the video. Here's what we said to him.
Are you and Tyron Woodley cool?
Very cool.
Would you guys get beers?
Sure.
Okay.
I took him to the Super Bowl with me.
Oh.
He came to my son's 16th birthday party for to watch the show. Yes, I like Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley likes to talk shit. He likes to talk shit because you guys talk about him. He's very smart.
So Dana, what you and Dana are cool right now?
Yeah, hey, you know what? I thought I was in the doghouse. You know, you get that awkward glaze of sweat on your forehead. I'm trying to think, what did I do recently? No, we cool right now. Like, the thing that Dana hates about me is also the thing that he likes about me. I'm a businessman.
He gets on your ass after fights.
He do, man. But you know what? After my last fight, I walked up to him. I said, "I heard you gave me a little shit in the back, for that fight." He said, "Yeah, you only threw X amount of punches. You deserve a little shit." I said, "Well, let me tell you a little secret. I tore my labrum in that first round, and if I find out that this baby's torn like I think it is, you're gonna owe me an apology." He said, "Well, go and get the MRI done, and we'll see." So.
Did he apologize?
Let's just say this. We ended the conversation very cordially, and it did come out that I did tear my labrum, and I was, obviously not able to drop the T-bomb.
And he says things are cool.
No, we good. All right. We Gucci, as they say, the young kids say these days.
All right, that's it for us this week. We got more every Friday on the TMZ Sports YouTube channel, The Hollywood Beatdown with Tyron Woodley. I'm the other guy. See you next week.